Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? Shout out to the Galactic family. I need every chosen vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe because we about to get into it. All right, look, narcissists want to take control of you financially. Be careful and never take their advice on money or work. Let's talk about it. All right, narcissists want to control you financially. They may be covert about it. They may be out in the open about it. All right. They may be cerebral about it. Okay. Um, Cerebral narcissists don't want you to be successful. These are the people who you have to watch out for because people may have little bits and pieces of different sets of narcissism, whether it's covert, whether it's malignant, whether it's cerebral. But people who are cerebral narcissists, they are completely and utterly jealous of people who think that they can become successful and who feel that they have a right to become successful. These are the people that are they have all the luck. And everybody has little bits and pieces of personality disorders, but you may not be full blown. So you may have some things that you may have to understand about yourself, and that's where the empathy comes in. When you realize that you have an issue or a condition, you feel the need to change it because you have empathy. When you lack empathy, you're going to think that there's nothing wrong with you, even though you may feel, even though you know it is something up with you, or you may not have an idea about it at all. All right, you may just not care, or you may just not be aware. All right, so cerebral narcs, they don't want you to get that new Cadillac. They don't. They want you to drive a Honda, or they want you to have. There's nothing wrong with Hondas. All right, there's nothing wrong with Hondas at all. All right, I like the way that I like the way uh Mexicans hook up Hondas, and I like the way Asians hook up Hondas, and I like the way street racers hook up Hondas. So I mean, depending on, it's really how you look at things, because I always liked like the clean Honda, like the small one, because I'll always see how people would trick those out and race those and put rims on them and like get them painted just like how they do Crown Vics. Crown Vics are cool too. How they do Crown Vics, but don't get me started on cars because I like cars. All right, but cerebral narcs don't want you to have that mansion. They just want you to have a house. What do you think you need that for? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with just having a house? What's wrong with just having the what's wrong with just being okay with what God already blessed you with? Like, some people, they just don't understand that you could have more, and those are the people who would have empathy. They'd be like, oh, they would find out and be like, oh wow, I could have more. Okay. But people who lack empathy, they don't. These are the haters. That they don't want to see you with those nice things. You get a new outfit. Oh, that's the eighth new outfit you just got. Why'd you get another one? Because you work hard, you deserve it, you treat yourself, and you saw it was within your limits. It was something you felt comfortable purchasing. You could probably buy 4 or 5 of them, so you went and got it because that's how you do things. All right, you know how to manage your finances. So when you have finances, you'll be able to keep them. It's not your fault that somebody is up. It's not your fault that somebody's upset and angry because they don't want you to be successful, or they don't want you to enjoy your finances. Imagine this person having to cut your check. Ooh, scary. Imagine this person being your boss. They hired you, and then they get around you, and then they don't end up liking you. And if they're, I mean, didn't financial abuse comes in many forms, all right, but narcissists like to have power over people in any way they typically can. And when it comes to them and money, they have a ball. All right, they ball out. No pun intended. Okay. and their balling is free, but it's taxing you. All right, so don't let them ball out on you. Okay, you need to secretly get your monies in order so you could ball out on them. All right, or just however you got to do. Slow progress is better than no progress, but whatever you do, you get yourself right. All right, and that way you won't have to rely on people who want to see the you have the worst instead of you having the best. There's nothing wrong with wanting the best. Some people just don't want you to want the best. They just want to see you with the bare minimum. They rather and I didn't and then there's nothing wrong with having any type of car because a car is a car. But what I'm saying is people wouldn't want to see you in a Corvette. They rather see you drive the car you have, or an average car, or a regular car. They wouldn't want to see you with your dream car. All right, everybody has dreams. Everybody has something that they would like in life. Whatever you could see for yourself, or whatever you would want in life, a cerebral narcissist wouldn't want you to have it. They'd be like, why she got that? Say you want a hair salon. Why she got the hair salon? Why can't she just go work at McDonald's? Why can't she just go, and there's nothing wrong with those jobs. All right. Why can't she just go be a teacher somewhere? Why she gotta have her own business? Why she gotta they don't want you to reach for the stars. They just want you to stay underneath somebody else. Like, this person could be your manager, but you need more hours for it. You ain't got no kids. Like, yo, what? Didn't you just say you needed help? We don't need help no more. We got that covered. They will call somebody in from another store. This person already worked 24 hours in a day. They gonna split them in half and have a dead carcass just up in. Yo, what's it? Yo, he just ah, flies all hovering. As long as it ain't you, just that's all they care about. As long as it's not you, they will put a skeleton up in there. They'll have a dog up in there. They have a dog. Yo, why you got, man? They'll mess around and put, man, anything, anybody, as long as it's not you, because they want you to be crippled financially. They want to keep you in a certain they want to keep you on a certain level because they know the amount of power that money would give you. Money would sever the amount of ties you have with certain people who are trying to have control over your life. All right, that's why it's important for you to take care of your finances, because unfortunately, you realize that people will try to hold their help against you. People will tell you not to do certain things. I got you. They got you all right. They got you right where they want you. That's what they're not telling you. When some people say they got you, it's not like somebody with empathy, like, yo, I got you. Like, yo, I take care of you. It's not like them walking up to somebody like, yo, you're good. I got you for the night. Here's your hotel. Here's this. Here's that. I got you. You're straight. No strings attached. They talking about, I got you. Strings attached. Okay. Puppet master type ish. All right. But they want to control you with money. All right, and that's financial abuse. All right, so there's more than one form of abuse. They don't have to get you physically. They can get you mentally. They can get you financially, with resources, with money, with time. All right, with time. People wasting your time. People holding you back. People giving you just enough to keep you coming back, but not enough to get ahead. And this is what a lot of jobs do already. But when they really don't like you and they really don't want to see you get ahead, they won't even give you enough to do anything with it. All right, they won't even do anything enough to they won't have enough for you to be able to live off of it. So if you have a manager, if you have somebody that you work for, don't tell these people, like, if they ask questions, if they're nosy, if they want to know your living arrangements, your rent, or anything like, oh, how much are you paying, or oh, where do you stay, or none of that, because they're sizing you up and they want to know how they're judging that by how many hours you need to survive. because if they know you need more hours to survive, they know you'll possibly go work someplace else, or you'll find another job, which will take you away from them. And yo, narcissistic abuse is ill. All right, they could care less about these businesses. I know you, and you seen that Popeyes skit, all right, where the dude was just toxic as heck. And he was just, we don't care about the order. What you coming up here for to order food? Blah, blah, blah. F this and F that. Throwing food at the people. And then, like, the more toxic they were, the better the corporate was giving them stars and giving them incentives to be more toxic and more destructive. And it's like that's really how it is, because these jobs are like under draconian, like dark draconian rule. Okay, these jobs are definitely ran by like dark draconians. Okay, um and what they want is they want to control everybody already. But when they have people who they know are going to rise up, people who are they know are more powerful than that job position, they're not going to want to aid you and assist you, because number one, you don't belong there. Number two, they see you have light and they see all your qualities, and that's another reason why you don't belong there. All right, they want to control you in more ways than one, but they're trying to hit you where it hurts, in your pocket and with your finances. This could be friends, this could be family, this could be anybody, your job. You have to watch out for people that are trying to control you financially. All right, they may tell you to like, and here's the thing, they will tell you that they got you, but when you they'll tell you that they got you, they'll do things for you for a little bit, and like they'll blame you for what they originally obliged to and said they would do, and tell you that you're taking advantage of them. But they told you that they got you. They might have told you you didn't have to work. They may have told you, just chill out right now. You don't have to do anything. You just got here, relax. It's all on us. And then they'll blame you for it later and try to make you look like a lazy person, like you're not doing anything, like you're not taking care of your business. But that was all a part of their plan to discourage you, control you, and financially abuse you. So, like, narcissists are thinking like 10 steps ahead when it comes to how they deal with their victims, how they deal with people. They're always focused on how to keep you entrapped and keep their supply of energy and negativity flowing from them to you and from you to them. All right, they constantly have to bombard you with the stress and with the negativity, and they want to basically just take you out and wipe you out mentally, spiritually, financially. They want to break you and turn you into nothing. All right, they want to break you down all the way to zero, to nothing, and then they want to blame you for it. All right, they'll depress you. They'll put you in a low state and then tell you you're not motivated, tell you that you're not doing enough. All the while, they killed your ambitious spirit, because they saw that energy, they saw that light on you, they saw that motivation, they saw that ambition, they saw that encouragement, they saw that drive, and they wanted to put it in park. All right, they wanted to put your drive in park. They saw that you had a lot of energy to go take care of your goals, but the thing is more energy than they have. You have more power to do something greater with your life than they did with their life. They could only take their lives but so far, and they see that you have everything you need without needing them to succeed in life. And they don't like that. How come you don't need them? That's why they want to control you. They're used to people needing them. They're used to being the center of attention. They'll use their money, they'll use their cars, they'll use their clothes, they'll use finances, resources to try to make themselves appear better than others. And these are covert and malignant narcissists. All right, cerebral narcissists are like this too, but their main goal is to they don't want to see other people with nice things. They think other people don't deserve them if it's not them. They don't care if you worked for it. They think you cheated. They think these are the type of people who think that every famous person is corrupt. These are the type of people who think that every rich person killed somebody to get their bag. All right, these are the types of people that will tell you, oh, you got to sacrifice somebody if you want to be successful. If you go into certain organizations. But if you stick with God and put him first and focus on your business, and you don't take that route, and you educate yourself, then you don't need other people as far as what you want to do. If you believe in God and you have an understanding of God, anything is possible. And that's why these people are narcissists, and that's why you know that you can't listen to people like that, because they don't have the belief, they don't have the vision, and they don't have the mindset. But not everybody who has that view is a narcissist. Some people just may not be aware, but those are the people who don't lack empathy. All right, the people who don't care, the people who don't care how hard you work, the people who don't care where you came from, the people who just don't want to see you with it. Those are the people who lack empathy. They don't care how hard you work. They don't care what you went through. You just shouldn't have it. You don't deserve it. They should have it without any work, without any effort, without caring how much time and effort you put into it. They just don't want you to have it. All right, so and you can work with these people. You could be related to these people. People have control over you when they try to financially abuse you. When they have that control over you, they don't want you to elevate, and they want to continue to have that power over you, because it keeps you constantly needing them, and it puts them in a position over you. All right, it makes you constantly have to go to them. All right, they're like bird feeding you, and they're putting you on like some type of allowance or some type of budget, but it's like they wouldn't do enough to full-fledged get you to where you need to go, just enough to control you and keep you needing them. All right, so you have to watch out. Jobs do this all the time. They'll give you just enough hours. All right, they'll bird feed you just enough hours to help you pay for your rent, and give you enough gas to just get back and forth. But as far as all your other needs, like your food and stuff like that, and clothes and new things and stuff like that, they don't want to see you get above the position that you're in right now. Unfortunately, a lot of narcissists, it's like they want to keep you underneath them. If they know you're just starting, if they see where you're at, they're not going to want to see you get further than that. If they have these personality disorders, and if they're like the people that I've described in this video. All right, so you have to be careful if you are picking up these traits on people. If you're sensing people that are around you that are like this, you have to keep it under wraps. Don't show them how much money you make. Don't tell them where you live. Don't buy anything new. All right, don't let them see you buy anything new. Don't let them see what you eat. Always keep it low key. Just eat a sandwich and some chips or something. Don't order out no food around these people, because like the more you show them, the more they're going to use that against you. Oh, you could afford Chipotle? Oh, you could, and it's all because you know how to manage. You know how to use your finances right, or you may just not have the same types of situations as them. All right, you may not have the same life as them, and they may be jealous of you because your life is different. When people are jealous of you because your life is different, and like say you have to walk, but you don't have to pay gas, and you live right up the street, so it's easy for you to get back and forth to work. They'll take that out on you, and they'll cut your hours because they feel that you don't need as much money as everybody else because you live right up the street. Knowing that, aren't you working to try to save up for a car? But these are the narcissistic people who don't want to see you get ahead. These are the people who get around you. They don't like you after a while, after they see that you have something great in you, after they see that you're empathic, they see you have qualities and traits that they don't possess. And you remind them of how evil they are and how good you are, because you don't even try to get them back for these kinds of things. You let karma get them, and karma's going to get them for this. All the money that you're owed, all the money that you used, is coming back to you now. And I would say that frequently, I would say that repeatedly, and always have money affirmations, and always have positive things to say and think and feel about money already. But if you're in a position to where you're under financial abuse, you're going to want to be praying about money. You're going to want to be talking to God about money. You're going to want to be praying day and night to help you get your finances together, and to ask God to help you get out of the situation, and ask him to provide situations for you to be able to create and provide money for yourself and income for yourself, so that way you can get out of these situations. All right. So you always have to think 10 steps ahead of them, because they're always going to be thinking 10 steps ahead of you. So always put yourself in a position to be able to move freely and to not be under the rule or control of other people. So this takes planning, and this takes proper planning and proper thinking, because just think about the worst type of situation that you could ever be in, and how you would not want to be in that situation, up under the rule or control of another person who is trying to sabotage you, who doesn't want to see you get ahead, who doesn't want to see you win. And it's not that you can't, it's just it makes it more difficult, because it's like a monitoring spirit directly on you, monitoring your progress, knowing what you're trying to do, and basically having their foot on your neck, in a sense of, I know that you're trying to do this, and I'm not going to support it, but I'm also going to hinder you and try to stop you at the same time, and distract you and discourage you and belittle you for trying. So that's a whole lot to deal with. So you're definitely going to have to pray through that. So just be thankful and grateful that, hey, the narcissists bring you closer to God. All right, these people will bring you closer to God. They will turn you into a prayer warrior. All right, they will turn you into a prayer warrior. So that's the one way to look at it. Be grateful, because they're making you, what Les Brown say? He said, when you don't work on your dreams, life will force you to work on them. He said something along those lines. Forgive me, I can't remember every quote, but he said something along the lines of, if you don't take a stance on life, or if you don't do something with life, then life will do something to you. Basically, if you don't take control of your life, or if you don't take control of what's going on around you, then what's going around you and life will take control of you. All right. So you may just have had an awakening. You may have just realized that, wow, I've been abused, or there's been some financial abuse, or there's been some narcissistic abuse, but you can't blame that. That's not something that can hold you back forever. That's not something that can stop you from becoming successful forever. And you can work through that. You will get through that. All you have to do is pray, prepare, and focus on what's important to you. Focus on your goals and work towards them every day, and create a financial plan for yourself. And I'm gonna have videos for that as well. All right, so you're definitely going to want to take control and get into your finances, so that way you don't have to uh, be subject to anybody else, or need help for anybody else. Things happen. All right, sometimes you have to use what you have to keep you out of harm's way. All right, sometimes savings has to go to rent. Sometimes saving has to go to car payment. Sometimes there's emergencies, but you pray, you bounce back. Things don't stay bad forever. And as long as you went out taking care of yourself, and as long as you went out doing what you were supposed to do, just hold on to that, and don't look at your situation bad. Don't look at yourself bad, because there's foul play at hand, and you're doing the best you can do, and you're going to get back into a better position, to where people aren't trying to control you. People aren't trying to abuse you financially, and trying to stop you from just living your life. Okay, because they see you have potential to live a very good life, and they don't want that for you. They see what you're trying to do. They see that you're trying to have a good life. Everybody wants to have a good life, but the thing is, you look too good, and they don't want to have to think about you and see you living that good life. They don't want to have to think in their mind about so and so living it up. Oh, she got her business. He got his business. He out there on vacation. She out there on her cruise. They don't want that. Oh, she's off today. They can't even fathom you off. You may not have a car. You may just have a apartment. You may just be in your room, and you may have to take the bus to where you have to go, or you may not be able to even do as much as them. When their day off compared to your day off don't even compare, as far as like things that you can do and all the fun that they could possibly have, but they too worried about you. All right, they could do more with their day off than yours, as far as going places, doing things or whatever. Not as far as being productive, but and they're worried about you. They could be having the time of their life, but they're too worried about you. When you're not at that job, these people are miserable. Just the fact to even think about that you're not there with them suffering. because they know how good you feel when you're not around them, because they know they toxic. Toxic people always get angry and upset and feel some type of way when their victims aren't around, because they know that they're thriving. They know that they're feeling better, doing better, being better, and not bitter. All right, so definitely be better and not bitter, and be helpful and not hurtful. All right, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Don't let the narcissist take over you financially. Don't let them take control over you financially. Never take their advice on money. If they tell you not to work, or if they tell you they got you, make sure you go get 3 jobs. Okay, if they tell you, oh, I got you, don't have to get a job, you don't have to work, you go start a business, get a job, create a job. All right, and you apply to a job every other week. Well, if you're in one of them types of situations, I got you. Oh, no, 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 no. I got me. Okay, I appreciate the help. I appreciate the kind gestures. I got me. All right, there comes bad experiences when people got you. It's okay to have people have you, but make sure you got you, because if they got you like puppeteer string, the puppet master, they want to pull your strings. If you got you, you can cut them strings and cut those ties. But if you need those people, unfortunately, if they put you in a pot, if they put you in a pit of financial abuse and you need their help, then you need that job, or you need whatever, then, or you need those hours, then it may be more difficult. But that's why you always plan ahead, and you just stay low key and keep things to yourself. When things aren't going right, you just plan and focus and be like, yo, I just gotta plan and do what I gotta do, and then sooner or later I'll be back to where I need to be, and everybody else won't be able to downplay me or make me feel bad, or abuse me, or belittle me, or just try to count me out for trying. All right, they trying to count you out for trying, but that's because they can't count. They can't count. All right, they want to discredit you after they said that they got you. They'll help you to hurt you. They'll say they'll do things for you. Then after a while, they'll make it a problem, and they'll try to act like you did something wrong. But this is what they agreed to. This is what they said that they would do. They told you not to work. They told you they would help you. When people tell you not to do things to take care of yourself, that's a trap. Red flag. Don't do it. I don't care if it's grandma. I got you, baby. Don't do it. Yeah, all right, grandma. I don't know about this. I'm gonna take care of that. I hear you, grandma. But I think I'm gonna go find me something. Always take care of yourself, all right? Because you never know when people are gonna switch up on you. All right, people say they got you, but sometimes it's just to control you. It's just to put you in a low level position and waste your time, because people know that if people know that you're trying to be successful, if they know that you're on a time limit as far as you need to do things and get things done, and they don't want that to happen, they're going to do things to hold you back. All right, they'll cut your hours. They'll tell you can't come into work when you were doing overtime. If you were doing overtime, they'll stop your overtime. They'll give it to other people like you don't need it. And if it's people that you're living with, they'll try to make you feel bad for the help that they said they'd help you with. But now, because their plan is unfolding, now they're try to make you feel bad about what they said they do for you. So don't let people bring you down for that. If you know something like, yo, I know I'm not tripping, I noticed what this person said, I know they said they would help me, but that's gaslighting. They have to do that. They're going to gaslight you, because it's all part of trying to get supply from you and make you feel bad about yourself. All right, that's what they have to do. It's about them feeling better than you. All right, that was the whole entire plan. People, when you do good, and when you're taking care of yourself, and when you're not needing people, even if you're still not doing the best you could possibly do, that still hurts and offends some people, because they feel like you don't need them, or they feel that you got to